yeah. Okay. It's easy to forget when you're put back in the system, in the systematic way of living. It's look at this view. We just came out of there.
Yeah, we're gonna, I don't know how to connect to that. So, let me see. So we're here. We're gonna go like we just did. 1, 2, step through. 3, 4, here, and down. Strike. Open again. This one's gonna tuck under the armpit. Strike. And then low, open, close. Open. Take your left.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the
We'll go okay, for me, okay. Yes.
Hi. If anyone teaches this thing in Jamaica, me want to know.
Reach out. You're the one that's got to teach. Okay.
I need someone to teach me. And they're like free too. Oh, we do it. I thought we was doing the fighting.
Yeah. Okay. Hola, my loves. So I'm just doing a little check-in. Today I did a workshop. I'm gonna show some footage called Kali, which is a traditional form of a way of fighting with like weapons, but we learned with like sticks. It was so cool, super powerful. Like I felt very much in my like warrior, divine feminine energy. Let's walk, because I am trying to get to another workshop right now. I just wanted to check in, make sure that I had some footage of me kind of sharing, even if I don't post this, for myself. So yeah, so it was a very powerful lesson and super cool to like learn all the like proper salutations when like respect in terms of fighting and whatever in this culture. And it's super cool, and the girl was super lovely that taught it. She was Filipino. And yeah, just remembering our ancestors' ways and learning the ways of other people's ancestors has been so cool. And even honoring the tribes here in Costa Rica, the Baruca tribe and the tribes from Bribi. They've been the ones kind of holding a lot of this space here, spiritually and ceremonially, because this is their land. But yeah, so I am on my way to, I just had lunch, had a lovely veggie plate, so full, I'm stuffed to the brim. And I'm on my way to a homesteading class, because as many of you know, I do see myself living fairly off-grid at some point. My children, my lover, and just growing my own food, homeschooling, you know, the whole nine, the whole shebang. So I'm on my way to learn how to do that, and we've got our notebook here so we can write down some information that I gather on ways to fulfill that goal, right? And it's not something that we learn naturally. I'm about to cross this bridge. a hanging bridge. It's not something that we learn, you know, especially as someone who is from the United States, you know, essentially like, whoa, this is really wobbly. Someone from Dallas, Texas, we don't learn how to cultivate our own farms, how to live sustainably, essentially. We're kind of raised depending on the systematic way of living, working a 9 to 5, coming home, paying for an apartment or buying a house that is owned by the system. Although still there's going to be regulations on land anyway, but at least it's an investment in my future sustainability and a sustainability for my children, if that makes sense. So that's a big inspiration for me. So we're just on our trek to this workshop. It's quite the trek to get anywhere here. It's just like a huge village. Definitely feeling grounded in my roots and my being and who I am, and it's just a lot of walking. But yeah, so that's what we're really doing. Can't wait to put this video together. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see, because for like the past 2 days my phone has been dead. There's no outlets here. We're in the middle of the jungle. We're in the middle of the jungle. There's no outlets here. We've been trying to use a sun, like a solar panel charger, and for some reason it's not been working. But I finally got a battery pack from someone, so I'm using this very sparse. Oh my god. Whew. This is quite the hike. Oh my god. Jeez. But yeah, so we're on our way to that class. All right. Maybe share some information that I learned with you. If you're interested in that kind of thing, in cultivating your own community, cultivating your own family, homestead, whatever. One of the elders' drums. I actually cannot find where. This is the mezcal down there. The mezcal. This is very powerful. I think maybe it's down here. You'll see more of the mezcal content in Mexico, but it's a sweat lodge. Very powerful. For purification, it represents Mother Earth's womb, and you kind of go in and they put rocks in, and you're usually in there for about 4 hours, sweating and singing songs, praying to the fire, praying for yourself, for your family, everything. It's beautiful. Very powerful ceremony.
To zone 5, and I'm going to draw them like in circles, but is probably never going to be so perfect like having zone 0, 1, all organized and in perfect shape, because like you say, sometimes just the topographic of our farms or land is doesn't allow that. So zone 0 is something that is not saying in the book, but I like to remind myself that zone 0 is ourselves, is this territory, like we mentioned in the beginning, right? And then is zone 1. Zone 1 is our house, is where we live, is where we pass most of the time. So we want to design a home that is comfortable, that is the right size. It's not too big because then it's very costly, hard to keep, right? So it's to design well. Our zone 1 is the home. And we talk about bioclimatic and all of that. But also what needs to be in zone 1. What do you think in designing our place that we try to reduce like energy and moving so much? What do you want to have close to your house?
Water.
Greenhouse.
Herbs. Exactly. I want to tea. Exactly. I want to be able to take my herbs for tea or spices for the kitchen without taking my socks out. This is how close I want. Because if I need to...
Because it can be rainy or it can be late at night. You need it right there.
Yes, exactly.
Different.
So think about all the medicinals and vegetables that are short growing fast and the things that you use daily. For example, in our farm, we have several kinds of lemons tree. Because we use lemons for everything.
Exactly.
So you want to have your few lemons close by, right? Also, you want to have in zone 1 around the house the fruit trees that are very delicate. That if you don't harvest in the right moment, they are going to fail, or a bird are going to come and eat it, like guanabana. Yeah, guanabana, you need to be on top of it, of biriba, this kind of fruits, okay? This goes in zone 1. In permaculture, it's very common to do an spiral herb garden. You have one? Great. So it's a way, it's a way to have your garden using a small area, and also you plant in the top the herbs that like more dry condition and below. So it's very like typically,
artistry.
An artistry, but it's just an example, an inspiration. Okay, so it's the house and all the plants I want to have. Then continues with the zone 2. So in zone 2, we want to have also things that I want to have close by, but I don't need to have just right next to the house. For example,
Finished at the homesteading course, and I wrote down all these notes because your girl's trying to live sustainably, and I need to learn, because it is our responsibility to teach ourselves how to be self-sustaining if you are seeking that lifestyle and or seeking a more sustainable way of living, right? So yeah, I got all these notes. All these notes about the principles of agriculture, of permaculture, and it was just so nice to learn from this woman. She was from Colombia, and she had some amazing insights about having your own lands and being observant of nature, and essentially just learning to connect with the nature around you to be able to assess how you can go about keeping a sustainable container for you. In general, this experience so far, we're almost on the last day of the first gathering. So it's a new moon, and then there's a week in between, and then a full moon gathering. So this is the new moon gathering, which essentially it's a different set of workshops. Just a bunch of people from all over, women that come from all over that have a teaching have like a similar perspective on life and how they move forward and how they cultivate their lifestyles to fit a more sustaining lifestyle that kind of honors Mother Nature, the cycles of Mother Nature, and kind of away from the whole systematic way of live is really touching base with me, because when I went back home to Dallas, Texas, like, it's so clear that I have these two different paths that I can easily take, right? This is just me like talking to myself. Maybe you resonate, maybe somebody will resonate out there. But if you're at a point in your life where you can feel that you are unhappy in your current lifestyle, in your current way of living, like, you totally have the power to change that, but it's your responsibility to take action, to be able to unlearn. You have to essentially reprogram yourself to believe that you deserve exactly what it is that you want. And that's where I'm at, you know. I don't want to live in the city. I don't want to live a fancy life. It doesn't feel like me, and I don't feel happy. I need to be in nature. I need to be like where the ocean is, where the sun is shining. I need to be where the plants are living, where the plants are giving oxygen, where I feel in tune with nature. And just being here has reminded me exactly what it is that I want for myself. And it's almost like it's easy to forget when you're put back in the system, in the systematic way of living. We're social animals, like social creatures, not animals. We're social creatures that adapt to our surroundings, and we are multi-dimensional beings. We can adapt to any environment, but there are also some people that can't adapt to other certain. I feel very in my element right now. I feel very aligned. I feel very connected. My diet has been just astonishing. Like, I haven't been eating meat. Like, back in the States, I was eating meat after being ITIL in Jamaica, and it made me feel so heavy and like clogged, like energetically. Like, I could feel it, and like, I feel like I'm like my own lab rat right now at this point in my life. Like, I'm discovering where it is that I feel at peace, and I'm finding where it is in this world that aligns with what I see for myself, the vision I see for myself and my future family. And it's important for me to stay devoted to that path, right? Look at this water. This is in Uvita, Costa Rica. It goes all the way down that way. All the way down that way. Super beautiful. My hand is blurry. There you go. Just a minute ago, I saw two little animals running. I don't know what they were. I guess raccoons. Okay. Hi, my love. I just got out of this beautiful river. Amazing river. If I'm slanted, I'm sorry. It's because you're on rocks right now. Okay, that's my stabilization right now. You guys, this amazing, for all my girlies out there, this amazing natural hair serum that I got here at, did you see it? Via Luna. Can you see that? It's a hair serum. Okay, anyway, y'all, with my curls and this weather, this, like, it was just so lovely. And it has the ingredients. It has hemp, ashwagandha, rosemary, and jasmine. It has this lovely little card here that kind of tells you about it says, so what it says is 963 hertz. Listening to this frequency awakens our intuition and crown chakra to feel more connected to your higher self and reconnecting to your divine. A botanical blend that strengthens, nourishes, protects, and stimulates the hair fibers. So essentially they're just combining beauty and spirituality, and I think that's so beautiful. Just like tending to your hair can be a spiritual practice. Paying attention to your crown chakra, which is on the top of your head, and just like, yeah, I just wanted to show this because I was about to put it in my hair after look at that, got out of the river, and it's been like keeping my hair so soft, and I think you can use it on your skin too, honestly. Just for all my natural girlies out there, or men, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, we can all care for ourselves. Yeah. Ciao.